It's Sunday. It's time for another mail call and shout out episode. Hey everybody, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and I know it is Tuesday, but I want to get my mail call done before I go on vacation. As a reminder, any packages I haven't picked up yet, or any packages that arrive between now and Sunday will not be featured on a Sunday mail call because I don't get back until late Sunday night. That being said, I do plan on doing a Monday mail call next week for those packages that arrive between now and then. We have 20 packages on the table here from 16 different senders. So, without further ado, let's crack into some packages. So the first 4 envelopes were sent from the mystery sender, Panda, once again. He says, listen, it's me. George Washington's story has it that Thomas Jefferson has a goal of visiting every state, and I want to try to beat him by visiting every state first. I hear he's getting sent to silver nitrate in Hawaii. So Panda told me try visiting RobFindsTreasure first. If you could help me, I'd be grateful. So, as you know, I'll be sending these Panda stamp bills out with the where'sgeorge.com on my live streams. Please enter them in as you get them. I'm going to enter these in right now into my where'sgeorge.com site. That way they show they visited me first. So when you get them, you'll be able to see that they were at my place after Panda's, and you can enter them in. Of course, Panda also gave me some goodies, some $2 Panda stamp bills as well for my collection. Thank you, Panda. Good luck, George. And let's beat Thomas Jefferson. My next package is from Debbie Vaughan. It's actually for Charlani, but she's busy right now getting the crew stuff done. I figured I'd read it and then I'll go down and give it to her. I'm so glad I know you and Rob. Hope you have a great trip. It is well deserved. Here's your friend's member vinyl stickers. Thanks for being a friend. Shalani wore a friend shirt one time and Debbie Vaughan noticed it. And what does she do? She sent some friend stickers. Shalani will love those. She loves collectible stickers like that. Thank you, Debbie Vaughan, for your kind words and the gifts for my wife. My next package comes from Solomon Selkin. And he gave me some cool items. One's a Roman coin for a giveaway. That's really cool. As well as some items from my collection, some 40s and 50s wheat cents, a Brazilian banknote, some cool foreigns, and I can't make out the detail, but we might have some really old Roman coins here. I will have to take a look later on with my scope, see what they look like. I think I can make out a bust just on this one that's upside down. But I'll have to take a look on my own time. But wow, Solomon, thank you very much for the surprise package, the oldies and the goodies. We have another package here from Minotaurxx. He sent me a Lovetter grease coin a little while back, and I enjoy it very much. He has 519 subs. He's trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. He wants to know if he can make a video titled, RFT Open My Envelope. No problem, brother. Take a look at this. He sent me a beautiful 5 Pfennig from Germany, 1942. Love the way you prepared this flip. It's stunning. And that coin is stunning as well. Zero Minotaurxx. Good luck on 1,000 subs by the end of the year. I know I'm subbed. Are you? My next package comes from Q Rock. He wanted to send me some nickels. He says it's every nickel air or type of that he's found during his hunts. I can keep them or give them away. He thinks they're cool, and some he has no idea what kind of air they are. If I could show him the video, that'd be cool. Well, I'll do my best. We'll start with this one, window in doorway. So that's going to be on the reverse side of it. Let's take a look at the reverse under the scope. I think I see what you're talking about right there. The only thing I can see is a little bit of raised elements right here. So if that's what you're referring to, then let me know. I don't have a lot of time. Otherwise, I would spend more time taking a look at these under the scope. But that's about all that I'm seeing on the back of this one. Proof-like. Yeah, I can see where you think the proof-like finish is on there. It's, to me, not quite proof-like, but it's definitely very reflective. Of course, a lot of the 2019 Ds always look great coming out of the uncirculated rolls, and so it's hard to tell. Normal full steps. I love looking at full steps on the back of nickels because you just don't see them like that too often. Beautiful. Man, imagine finding a 50s or a 40s coin like that. Or even a 1970S. I don't even think there is a high grade 1970S with full steps. Or if there is, population's very small. Die scratch. Let's take a look at the reverse first. Oh yeah, look at that. Definitely some die scratches on that one for sure. That is a cool air. And then this one, die crack. He's got a little arrow next to it, so that'll make it easy for us. And there we go. Little chip die, got little die chips right there. Can't get mad at that. So we got a die chip, beautiful full steps, a die scratch, one that he considers proof-like, and I can see that. And then the window in the doorway, I'm not quite seeing it, but I'm also blind. Q-Rock, cool package. Thanks for the awesome nickels, my brother. I've got a really kind letter from Art Lara. He says that he recently has become a subscriber to my channel after one of my videos popped up in his YouTube library. He says he loves my videos about coins. He's been collecting since he was 6 and he's now 21. Mostly US and UK collector, but he gathered from my videos that I also like foreigns, so he sent me a bunch of foreigns. Let's take a look at these beauties. First one is a beautiful 5 centimes out of Italy. Number 2 looks like a 20 pence. And this is UK. We've also got a 10 yen from Japan. Up fourth, it's a halfpenny from the UK as well, 1938. Beautiful. Love that boat design in the back. Look at this. A large Australian penny from 1952. Gotta love them. Looks like we got a 10 Pfennig from Germany. We've also got a 6 pence, I believe. Yep, 6 pence right here from the UK as well. Next up, looks like an Italian coin. 10 centessimos. 1867 H. Nice. Next up, we have a Cuban coin. This is 10 centavos. Then we have a 1957. This should be 25 pesetas. It is. We have a centavos from Mexico. 20 centavos, 1967. Looks like we have, whoa, 1854. This is 5 centimes, so it's French, I believe. 5 centimes from France. 1854 is there a mint? There is an A. 1854A. And then, of course, King George VI, Canadian cent, 1951. Wow. Holy cow, brother. Thank you, Art. I will enjoy these very much. I usually don't show off all the foreigns, but I thought this was a pretty good mix of them. Why not run through them? My next package comes from Tim Palmer, and Tim and I had agreed upon a trade, and basically what he has done here is he has sent me 5 copper rounds along with 4 quarters, and what he's hoping is I could give away during my giveaways a copper round and a quarter package. Now I got an extra copper, so I guess we'll have an extra copper round to give away as well, but we got some beautiful Buffalo copper rounds and 4 beautiful, of course, George Washington silver quarters. Unbelievable. He says that my excitement for the coin roll hunting has gotten him and his wife motivated, and they started with pennies. Keep up the great videos, Tim. Tim, you know I'm going to keep the videos going. You keep hunting, my friend. I'm glad you got into the hunt. Pennies are a fantastic way to start and get to know those airs and varieties, because that's where the money is at in those boxes. Figured I'd show you his part of the trade. Take a look at this. A 1924 Denver minted penny. Now I have one of these in my book, so I'll take a look at this and see if it's an upgrade, but it's an unmistakable, no doubter, 1924 Denver. I will definitely compare it to the one I have. The best one stays in the book. The other one gets flipped up and put in my collection. We've even got a little bit of details on the wheat ears. Awesome penny. Awesome goodies for the giveaways, brother. Thank you so much, Tim. My next package comes from Matthew. Matthew says he's been a subscriber ever since he started collecting coins. He loves watching the videos, and he's had some lucky finds. He sent me a few cool things. A 2008 10 cents from Mexico. A vial of fool's gold. Seems like I'm getting a lot more of this lately. Part of a roll of a 2017 Philadelphia minted and marked pennies. A 41 possible grease strike. I'll take a look at that. 59p, that's nice. Some extra wheat cents and a star note. 2013. Gotta love it. Let me open up this package and take a look at this possible grease strike. So I've got the 41S under the microscope. Here's what we're looking at. I don't think it's a grease strike. I think it just has some kind of glue or adhesive or some other foreign material that's on it, which is causing the reflection to be altered and the strike to look a little bit weaker on the one. That's my personal thoughts. I think it's just a little bit of environmental damage or gunk, if you will. I don't think it's a weak strike or a grease error in my opinion. Still, cool find and good eyes looking out for errors because that is what you want to do when you're hunting pennies. Matthew, I got your note to me down below. I'll see what I can do, brother, when I get back from vacation. My next package is once again from Mikan. You guys will know Mikan. This is like his third mail call in a row where he sent a cool note along with some cool coins. Once upon a time, Mikan was thirsty and gave the drink machine some sailboat money. It didn't like it and gave it back. Then Mikan was chased by a big deer with horns through the leaves. Canadian cents with the leaves on them. Sailboat money, Canadian dimes, and a Canadian quarter with the big deer on it. Awesome story, cool coins. These will come in handy because I'm getting ready to put together my Canadian dime album and hunt in a video within a week or so. Thank you again for the package, Mikan, and the awesome story. My next package comes from Wasden Collectibles, who says, Rob, here's some smoosh pennies for little cutie patootie, right there, and I've included something for you. Thanks, brother. And take a look at this. Extended spacewalks. Lavelle and Aldrin. Unbelievable. November 11th, 1966. Won't read all the details to you guys, but what a cool commemorative token. Thank you, Wasden Collectibles. And I will be sending little cutie patootie your smoosh pennies. My next package comes from Samuel Phillips, who says he's been hunting since he's been 8 years old, 21 years and counting, but didn't know you can get boxes of coins from the banks. He was introduced to that by watching one of my videos, and since then, he's been hunting his own boxes and posting content on his channel. Now, he sent me a couple of S-Mint wheat cents, a 44 and a 45. Specifically, he says this 44S is from one of his first videos he's posted. So thank you very much, Samuel Phillips, for sending me something from your first hunt from one of your videos. And he wanted to send me something unique that he didn't think I had, and he's right. This is a World's Fair token from the World's Fair in Seattle, and it's good for $1. You can't get mad at that. Holy cow, nothing like collecting commemorative space tokens from the World's Fair, as well as a couple of unique S-Mint Wheaties for the collection. Samuel Phillips, brother, thank you for the kind words, the package, and the token. My next package comes from Matt Walsh. Hey Rob, fascinating channel. Your exuberance is captivating. Really cool you are getting so many people interested in history. I saw you are missing a 54 Canadian nickel in your collection, and I've included one with this note. Best of luck with your channel, Matt Walsh from Chicago. Well, he did send me a beautiful 1954 Canadian nickel, and as luck would have it, he's right. I don't have one in my album. And now thanks to Matt Walsh, I do. Brother, very kind of you to notice that and send it to me. I appreciate it very much, and thank you for the kind words, my friend. My next package comes from Turbo Masterful. Says, Rob, thank you for the great videos and keep them coming. I sent you some Canadian coins, and I hope you could use them for your collection. If you already have them, you can use them for giveaways. And I was going to take some time to pull these apart, but I'm going to need to spend a little more time. Turbo Masterful is also a Masterful coin packager, and I don't want to rush to get these out of here, but take a look at some of these old silver Canadian dimes and nickels, as well as some older design nickels, even an Australian piece, Canadian quarter. Man, look at this stuff. A 1916 large cent Canadian. We've got some other Canadian King George V and 6th pennies down there. Unbelievable. Holy cow. I am going to have a field day with this package. Turbo Masterful. Thank you very much. Again, I apologize for not pulling them out right now, but time is of the essence, and I don't want to rush it. This will give me a great project for when I return from vacation. My next package comes from a father and son, Paul and Nick. They wrote me a very kind letter. My videos have inspired them to do some coin roll hunting, and they have found some treasures along the way, including a war nickel, a 51S Jefferson, a 38D Buffalo Nice, a few 40% JFKs, and a 52p Ben Franklin half. Nice. They sent me some stuff for the mail call. They want to know if I could open it on the mail call, and it is a lot, but I'm going to open it and show it to you guys anyway. They sent me some pennies. Take a look at these bad boys. 1883. This 1893, they wrote it has cool toning, and I agree. And it's got really good detail, to tell you the truth. Very beautiful. Also a 1900 and a 1903. Couple of Wheaties and an 09. Matter of fact, is that a formative years? It's not. I always check the 2009P formative years for the extra fingers. For the miscellaneous, a beautiful V-nickel from 1908, a 67 40% Kennedy half, and a 2002 NIFC minted in Philadelphia. For the dimes, they had a question. They thought it might have been a 1919. When I looked at it under the scope, it's hard to tell with a naked eye, but I believe it's a 1918. The top of that hook is a little high for it to be a 9, but I believe it's a 1918 Mercury dime, and then a 1941 Denver, and a 1957 Denver as well. Beautiful silver there. Wasn't expecting that. Thank you so much. Now, I haven't opened the foreigns yet because most of it's modern, and I didn't want to go through every one of them, but that's the list that you guys can see. Paul and Nick, I'll go through these on my own, add them to my World Coin Jar, and I appreciate the package very much. You guys are awesome. I'm glad to see you're into the hunt, finding some goodies, and sending some goodies out as well. My next package comes from Roman Van Namen, and he sent a great package. He recently found the channel. He's starting to search his first set of boxes now, including a $50 box. But the bottom line is he spent some time in Japan and South Korea a few years ago and thought he'd send some yen and won my way. If it's worth anything, it's all mine, or you can do with them some giveaways. If you really like it, I'd appreciate some 40% Kennedys to add to the hunts. Keep up the good work, Rob. I love what you're doing, Roman. And guys, take a look at this. A whole bag. A whole bag of 10 yen coins right here. And a bag of 51 coins in there. Not to mention, we've got other denominations in here as well. There's 500. We've got a Jefferson National Expansion Memorial, St. Louis, Missouri. And on top of that, boom, we even got some currency. Man, I will add these to my collection for sure. I appreciate it very much. Roman Van Namen. And obviously, I'd be happy to send you a few 40%ers. You'll have to wait till I get back from vacation first. But wow, what a cool, cool package. My next package comes from Thomas Lovette, Coin Hunter. He sent me some books that he found marked down, so he cleaned them out. Take a look at these. Morgan Silver Dollar books for $1. Come on. How can you go wrong with that? What a great find. I bet you cleaned them out, brother. He says I can keep them or I can use them for giveaways. I will definitely use them for giveaways. Everyone can use a Morgan Dollar book. Also, there's some uglies for Shalani. If she doesn't need them, pass them on to someone else that is putting together an ugly book. Well, I'll have her go through them for sure, see if they make the grade, and then what I'll do is we'll pass them on to someone else. Either way, Thomas Lovette, how cool is that? Thinking of others and thinking of Shalani. You're the best, brother. I appreciate your support of my channel and for the others in the coin community. My next package comes from Twolf. Big supporter of the channel, came onto the scene recently, been a huge support for me and other members of the coin community. He sent me a package once again, and brother, thank you so much. Package list: the book belonged to my mother when she collected stamps as a child. I thought you might like to look through it even though it's out of date. And look at this awesome book. 1847 through 1963, postage stamps of the U.S. What an amazing book to look through to get an idea of the different postage during the last 100 years listed in this book. Brother, I really appreciate you passing on something from your mom's collection to mine. You can bet your bottom dollar that I will have a great time looking through this and comparing some of the stamps that I have in my collection to what's listed in here to get an idea of the history behind them. Thank you very much, Twolf. Number 2 is a package for Shalani. We'll get to that in a little bit. Number 3, a bill I received from a customer last week. I'll open that up here in a second. Number 4, a bill I picked up at work many years ago that came up missing. I found the bill while reorganizing my room to have an area for coin hunting. I'll take a look at that one for sure. Number 5, coins given to me by a customer for you. Okay. The coins given to you by a customer for me. They say, hey, give this to RFT. If that happened, that's really cool. And then coins collected from the register at work, number 6. Let's kick it off with the package for Shalani. Shalani's going to love it when she sees it. When she gets back, Twolf, I'll show it to her. Look at that. Polished, semi-precious gemstones. Unbelievable. Gotta love it. Man, I know she will. Now let's go to number 3 and see what this bill is that a customer left you last week. And we'll go ahead and grab number 4, which is a bill that you had kept for a long time and recently found. So the bill a customer gave him last week was a $2 bill. Look at that. It's got a nice year on there, 2009, even though it's 2013, and it's in great shape. And then take a look at this silver certificate. Series 1935F. What a stunner. I go right in my collection. I do collect those silver certificates, and that one is an exceptional one. Now we'll move on to number 5, which is coins that a customer gave him for me, and number 6, coins collected from the register at work. So number 5 were the coins given to Twolf from a customer for me. Looks like we got some Italian currency, some Mexican pesos, as well as, I believe, some Soviet Union money. And take a look at this one. I'm a little bit rusty, but I believe these are Soviet. So awesome. Look at the coloring on that. You guys will correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty good on my foreign, so I'm getting better, but I'm still a little rusty. Either way, that's awesome. And then from 1 week at his register at work, some Canadian quarters, Canadian dimes, Canadian cents, as well as a couple of 1959 Lincoln Memorial cents, and even a wheat cent, 1941 Philly. Holy cow. What another epic, I was going to say Sunday, but it's not Sunday, Tuesday, shout out mail call episode. Lots of goodies for me, some goodies for Shalani, some goodies for other coin community members. You guys are just amazing, supportive, and very generous. Hopefully you enjoyed this Tuesday shout out mail call. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting. And thanks for watching.